You are about to listen to Orchid Grove. Orchid Grove is produced by Terraformer Media in association with the TFAU players and is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion advised.
Welcome to Orchid Grove. Population 1027. A town full of secrets. A town full of questions. And a town where those questions do not want answered.
Well, good evening, folks. It's your good old Uncle Jack, here to tuck you all in for the night and watch you through till the morning. Well, not in a creepy uncle kind of way. That would get me put on some kind of a register. But in a way that makes you feel all safe and snug. So, before you all doze off laying next to the poor schlub you pretend to find sexually appealing, but hate the thought of them touching you anymore. I'm talking to you in particular, Mary Beth. We all know you want me instead of that dimwit of a husband of yours. But I digress. Before you all head over to the land of the nod, while being soothed by my sexy and sultry tones, Uncle Jack has a story to tell you. Now, this won't be a happy and cheery nursery rhyme. Oh, no. Hell no. This is a dark, twisted tale from one of our very own audience members. But before we get to that, we have to pay some bills around here. So here is Mary Beth's schlep of a husband advertising his shit-tastic discount store on Main Street. Fuck that guy.
Hi, I'm Larry Stone. For the last 35 years, my family has been the cornerstone of your community, providing you with all your household needs at discount prices. Well, to mark the 30th anniversary of when my grandpappy first opened Cornerstones, we're dropping those prices even lower. So head on down and spend your time, not your entire paycheck.
It all sounds the exact same, yet so fucking different. It's been 12 years since Mom died, and 10 years since I left this place that I once called home. 10 years since the whole town went to shit after what happened in the woods. I would have been happy never to return, but then Dad had to go and croak on me, leaving me to sort out his damn funeral and all his other shit. Thanks, Dad. You forced me to leave this shithole, and now you're forcing me back. Still the undecided prick you always were.
You just going to stare at that coffee, Father? Or are you actually going to drink some? I'm fine either way, as long as you pay just the same.
I'm just concerned over this Shah funeral coming up. He has no family around here to...
You just rest your mind there, Padre. There ain't no worry to be had, as long as you do your part and all.
Dale South, you should be ashamed of yourself, speaking to a man of the cloth that...
Like what, Dottie?
No, it's quite all right, Todd.
See, the good father knows his place.
Don't make me pour this coffee over your lap, Sonny Jim. Just because your father owns half this town doesn't mean you can talk like that in my diner.
You should take a page out of Father Jessup's book here, Dottie. And learn your place. Because we wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen. Now, would we?
You.
No. It's not even worth what'll follow.
Wise words, Padre. Wise words. His coffee's on me. Now, if you'd excuse me, I have a family gathering to attend. I'll make sure to pass your salutations on to my father, Dot. Keep to your lane, Father, and we'll be firm friends, I'm sure.
He's an arrogant wee prick, but he's right about something, Father. These things are best left unasked and forgotten about. Mark my words, you begin to look deeper into things around here, and you end up like Bobby Shaw.
You may be right there, Doc. You may be right.
And that was
White Flag Agenda
with
Monster.
What a track. Not a crack. But talking about cracks, have you seen that Jess Loundy's walking around in those yoga pants? Holy hell, am I glad I had that pacemaker put in 5 years ago. Mamma mia.
Isn't she like 16, 17?
Well, I guess I am the latest celebrity to be outed. Fuck Ickles.
Oh, wait, my bad. She was in the same year as my cousin, so she must be 18.
Well, phew. My sexual deviant side must still be a widely known secret then.
Nice.
Confiscate those yoga pants and lock up your barely legal daughters, ladies and gents, as old Jack is back on the prowl.
Mr. South, I will fix it. I promise. Just please don't, please.
You think you can fix this? That is interesting. How do you propose you will achieve that, Jimmy boy?
I will make her leave, as God is my witness. I'll make sure she leaves right after the funeral, I promise.
You have that power over this young lady, do you? You see, Jimmy boy, I have watched you around town, and what I have witnessed is that your words and your actions mean exactly dick to the females of Orchid Grove. So, explain to me how it is that this young lady should be any different. Did I say stop digging?
I know her. I knew her father. He was my best friend. My only friend. She trusts me. God damn it, please.
Don't ever raise your voice to me, Jimmy. The people that do that don't tend to like the repercussions.
I am so sorry.
Interruptions won't be tolerated either, Jimmy. Do you think if you disappeared here and now, anyone back in town would care? Would shed a solitary tear for a freak like you?
No, they wouldn't, sir. I promise I can do this. I promise. I promise.
Well, Jimmy, I must be getting sentimental in my old age. I'm going to let you try.
Thank you, sir.
What did I say about interruptions?
Sorry.
Don't make me regret this decision, because if I regret it, you will regret it more. And my associate, Mr. King the Shovel.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. King. Can you believe this idiot? I think James will be quite convincing, knowing his life is on the line.
I know. Before you lecture me, let me just say this. I am late because Mr. Nash kept me late. So if you want to blame anyone for my tardiness, blame that old kook.
You'll find your bucket, mop, and gloves in the back room, kid.
That's it? No lecture? No, you're responsible for your own time, young man.
Nope.
You know, you aren't nearly as big of a square as everybody thinks you are, Mr. Stone.
No doubt. Now get to cleaning. And don't stop till the clock hits 10:19.
Wait, what? That's 9 minutes past my time.
I guess your mother wasn't lying when she said you were smart with numbers. You arrived 9 minutes late, ergo, you stayed 9 minutes after.
Damn it!
Just can't get good staff these days. And we're closed.
What? Even for an old friend coming in out of the cold?
I'm sorry, Mr. South. Come in. What can I get you?
Mr. South was my father, Lair. You don't have to be so formal. Just call me sir instead.
What can I get you, sir?
There, that's more like it. What can you get me? How about the tax you owe for the last 2 months, Lair, plus interest? After all, we were kind enough to not see your premises here suffer any unfortunate mishaps last month when you fell short in your offerings.
I'll get it to you. I need 2 more days. Just 2 days and you'll have it, I promise. Keith, at the bank, he said it was a done deal. I swear.
Done deal, huh? Maybe I will give you a second grace period, as you wouldn't possibly be trying to blow smoke up my ass, would you, Lair? I mean, we're friends after all, right?
I swear.
Oops. My bad. But hey, we are friends, right? You forgive me, don't you, Lair?
Of course. Of course I do.
Oh, my, Lair. It appears that whole display just tumbled over. Maybe it's karma-related, you know. Maybe if you pay your taxes on time, such bad karma wouldn't follow you around like a bad smell. Maybe worst karma wouldn't need to follow you home and visit upon your beautiful wife.
Dale.
What'd you call me?
Sir, please. Please leave my wife out of this. Please.
2 days, Lair. Taxes come due. Plus 35% good grace money. Your little store here and your wife will experience some of that bad karma. Don't make that happen. It would be a shame to have to see Mary Beth all messed up. Toodles for now, my friend.
My God, what have I done?
Has he gone?
Oh, hey, just take off for the night. I'll clean up, okay?
Why didn't you hit him?
What? Kid, violence doesn't solve anything.
My mom said you were a big deal quarterback in high school. What happened, man? You became a pussy.
Hey, you better head on home before I tell your mother about your lip.
Whatever, dude. I would have clocked him.
Nothing like a loving hometown welcome. Never thought I'd be the stranger being stared at in my own hometown. Fucking Orchid Grove.
Holy moly. Cara, Shaw.
At least one friendly face.
How the hell are you, kids?
I'm good, Mrs. Quinn.
Mrs. Quinn, nothing. It's Dot.
How've things been?
Well, my husband is dead.
Sorry to hear that.
Why? He was an asshat. Good riddance. And he left me with enough money to buy this place outright from Thomas South. Anyway, I was sorry to hear about your father, kid. How are you coping?
Honestly, nothing feels like it's changed. We haven't spoke for 10 years. It's another 60, right?
Girl, your father loved you dearly. He may have been a typical man, not know how to show it, but he did.
He had a funny way of showing it when he kicked me out of town.
It was for your own good, kid. After what happens in the woods, people were starting to talk. Us that knew you knew it wasn't true, but you know what the curtain twitzers are like around here. It was only a matter of time before they tried to string you and Dale up by the nearest tree.
Maybe. Doesn't explain not reaching out. No birthday cards, no Christmas cards for 10 years. 10 years.
Did you reach out?
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but are you Miss Shah?
This is Father Jacet, Cara. I'll let you two talk.
Yes. Hi.
Firstly, it is a pleasure to meet you. Secondly, I am so sorry for your loss. I myself will personally be handling each and every detail of the service. So if you want to make time to come sit down, go over what hymns, verses, music you would like included in the service, it would be my pleasure. I know the flowers, the arrangements, the whole kit and caboodle has already been covered.
What do you mean covered? My father had no money.
No, an anonymous benefactor paid in full and in cash, actually.
I don't mean to be disrespectful here, but I don't have the patience for Riddle's father. I just drove for 10 hours. I'm tired. I'm crabby. I'm hormonal. Don't dick me around. Who paid?
Well, I honestly have no idea. They left money in a little white envelope on the church steps with instructions on what each and every dollar was for.
And you didn't find that the least bit suspicious?
Miss Shaw, come now. I have found it is better not to ask too many questions in this town. You grew up here, Miss Shaw. You must know that all too well.
I know it. I just don't follow the rules. If you had lived here longer, you'd know that about me.
I didn't mean to upset you, my child.
Well, you fucking failed miserably then.
What's the matter, Cara?
God damn it. James? What happened to you?
I fell.
Onto what? A machete? Fuck, James. You're bleeding all over the place.
I just need patched up, Doc. Can you help me out? I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Shit. Let me help you inside. Who have you pissed off this time, James?
It isn't like that.
Really? How many times have I patched you up over the years?
Too many. It's not like that this time, I promise. I was out on Dyer's Road, lost my footing.
Out on Dyer's Road? That is a part of town worth avoiding, James. We all know the history of that place, do we not?
Speaking of which, did you know Kara Shaw is back in town?
No. No, I did not. For her father's funeral, I guess. Makes sense. Hopefully she will leave and not come back this time.
Don't say that. You know she wasn't responsible, Carolyn.
I know 3 entered that wood and 2 walked back out, and I don't trust either of the ones that did.
I am going to go see her tomorrow.
Well, that'll be a thrill for her with you looking like Frankenstein's monster.
Maybe I can talk her into leaving, before the town remembers why she left.
I think it's too late for that, James. A town like Orchid Grove never forgets and never forgives. Now sit still, this is going to hurt. Don't be a pussy.
Well, folks, it's now getting to the Jack and Coke segment of the show. Now, for the sake of our sponsors, as always, I will say I am not really on Coke. No, they wouldn't sponsor the show, so I'm snorting Pepsi instead. We have had some interesting rumors floating into the station tonight. We have heard that the Devil Girl has returned to Orchid Grove. Do you remember the Devil Girl, Ned?
No, I don't. But do tell me more. This sounds like a proper bedtime story.
It is, Ned, my boy. But one that will leave you with shit in your pants and not being able to sleep at night. The Devil Girl was known also as Kerr Shah. Her father just passed away, and my guess is she's here to see what the old bastard left in his will. You see, along with 2 others, she walked into Dyer's Wood, but only her and 1 other ever returned.
What do you mean only her and 1 other? What happened to the spare wheel?
Nobody knows. They claim to be in shock and suffering from, well-timed amnesia. Like a chick that forgets the morning after. She said yes, all night. We've all been there, right? Yeah, they never found the body. The kid was only, 16 or 18? Never found a trace.
The one that said yes all night?
Now.
So,
don't you think this is ever so slightly suspicious? I mean, they all go in to smoke dope, have a 3-way, or whatever, and only 2 leave.
So I get what you're implying, that she croaked this fool, but why is she called the Devil Girl?
Because good old nutty Father Lee said she was possessed by the devil. He full-on exorcised her in the family home a few days later. Her daddy then sent her away to protect her from the townsfolk with the pitchforks and stuff. It was a scandal like no other since. Except for the scandal of, I am banging Mary Beth Stone, obviously. Anyway, we'll be right back after this short commercial break, folks. Oh, Devil Girl, wanna ride my demon pole?
Chief, this is Mary Beth. Over.
Go ahead.
We have a disturbance at the Thistle.
What the fuck else is new?
Mr. South is requesting your assistance.
Copy.
Do you want me to send Clyde to the scene?
Negative. I'll handle this on my own.
Copy. Over and out.
Dad's house looks so small now. I lived there for 18 years, but it couldn't feel any less like a home to me now. Looks like the upkeep wasn't upkept. I haven't seen the lawn and shrubs looking so shabby, not even after Mom died. The garden was her pride and joy. She would hate to see it in this state. Fucking hell, Dad, when was the last time you dusted this place? What the actual fuck?
You picked the wrong club to nosy yourself in, you bum. You have any idea who owns this place?
Some cunt.
You better show some respect, boy.
Or what? You going to tackle me again, pretty boy?
Well, now, what have we got here, Mr. King?
Some out-of-towner punk with a bad attitude.
Looks like he had quite the night. Did he fall down a couple of flights of stairs on his way out the door?
Something like that.
Yeah. Is Mr. South pressing charges?
He wanted you to use your own discretion. Maybe a night in the cells will cool off his unfortunate behavior.
Maybe a night when you don't have these three fuckwits with you. I'll show you my bad attitude, good and proper.
Why, you little bastard!
Whoa, cool it, Markle. I can't be witnessing you striking a man now, can I? There's a camera on the cruiser, after all, and I'd have to take you down to the cells alongside him.
Know your role, Glenn. Know your role.
I do. I am the chief of police, and don't you forget about it. Right, stranger, you're coming with me. Look, whatever you thought you were achieving by coming here and kicking up all holy hell, I'd advise you to stop while you're...
What, ahead?
No, I was thinking more like still alive.
What the actual fuck? Someone ransacked this place. What the hell did they expect to find? My dad's hidden away millions? Cause newsflash, he's broke ass. He was broke ass. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, God. A mess. Well, I see they left all his gun mags. And local history books, but then again, who wants to know the history of this place? I gotta crash. Hopefully my old room isn't now a games room. You never could sneak around this place. I always thought Dad had done something to make every step creep on purpose, because he had a teenage daughter and, God forbid, she had an actual life. At least my room is still the same. Eerily the same as I left it, with the quilt folded down and 10-year-old washing still on the floor. What the hell? What the hell is this? What is this?
Hello, sweetheart.
What the
If you're
hell
hearing
is
this, then I am most likely dead. I know you have questions, and I wish I was there to give you the answers, but it is paramount that you heed these words and heed them post-haste. When it comes to Orchid Grove, don't trust anyone, because one of those old familiar faces is the face of my killer.
What the actual fuck?
I love you, sweetheart.
Episode 1 of Orchid Grove starred Tanja Milojevic as Cara Shaw, Dave the Clone Maresca as Dale South, Ken Lloyd as Uncle Jack, Steve Hanisch as Father Jessup, Stephanie McDonald as Dot, James McDonald as Larry Stone, Todd Brown as Thomas South, Blaine Kerr as James Monroe, Ari Cifuentes as Caleb, Lynn Brunet as Dr. Joe, Janra Roberts as Chief Fleet, Cole Johnson as Marco King, Julie Halpern as Mary Beth, Domenick Scolpini as Little Ned, Drew Carson as the Scotsman, and Thomas G. Waits as Bobby Shaw.